Hello and welcome to my channel where I unbox, try on, and review different clothing subscription boxes that I'm using to build an entire wardrobe after gaining weight and finding that nothing fits. Today's box is my second short story box and I think fourth clothing box subscription overall, where I requested fall transition clothes. When deciding whether to use short story to build my petite Apple over 50 wardrobe, I searched YouTube, but found that there were not many videos on short story, especially when you compare to how many Stitch Fix and Wantable videos there are. So sharing my short story experience was one of the main reasons for starting my channel. Besides enjoying unboxing and try-on videos, I love watching product review videos. So at the end of my videos, I always include my product review of a clothing subscription box. If you're interested in my evaluation of how well short story styles someone who is not only petite, I'm 5 feet 2 inches, but also an apple shape in size large to extra large and over 50, I hope you stick around past the try on for my scorecard review. Especially if you're interested in short story and are trying to make a decision whether to give them a try or not. Anyway, without further ado, let's just move on to the unboxing and try-ons, then the review. Yay! Short story. Your perfect fit starts here. Pretty things inside. Okay, really good clothes. Styling for petite women, 5 feet 4 and under. It's sealed, stylishly petite. Just take my scissors. Okay, it opens like a shoebox. Okay, so just so you could see, here we go. That's how it looks like when you just open it up. Here you have like your note from your stylist, the list of and pictures of and descriptions of the clothing in your box, and the invoice is just on the back. I sort of like how they save paper. Then here's the poly mailer. They separate it into 2 bundles since first box was just a single bundle. So you could see the bundle. There's, looks like an olive green and white. This looks like a very pale blue green. There's a pale orange. I also put in my style profile, like the accent colors I like are, it's orange and red, so it's nice that they have this. And of course, I consider like a denim blue, any navy blue as a neutral, as well as olive greens, like the neutral for fall. Okay, so that's my first bundle. Right. It says on your sticker, stylishly petite. Ooh, okay, and I did ask for some layering items. There's a denim jacket, which I'm excited to try, as well as a light gray blazer. So I can already say that I don't think like light gray goes well with somebody that's sort of like a medium tan, yellow undertone. We'll see. Again, I don't like, for some reason, I don't like ripping the tissue paper. It's always wrapped so nicely that I feel hesitant to do so. Okay, so here is this orange top by Democracy. It's like a t-shirt material. Oh look, it's a scoop neck. And it has a little notch. It has, oh look, it has like an eyelet cap sleeve detail. It's a very short sleeve, basically a tank. And then, it doesn't seem too boxy. Like it's not a perfect square, but it is a straight hem. And it seems to have these 2 little slits. Petite large. Okay, so that's one top, and it's the Zephyr embroidered double ruffle tank. Double ruffle tank. So what I like about this, it's like, so here's where you can see my shape there. Here's where the jeans come to my waist, and so I don't need to, just where it lands naturally, I don't need to tuck it in. I could, I guess, I could, but what I told in my note is that with being an apple body shape, tucking in is actually, you know, the tip they say, like if you're an apple, don't tuck in. So I do like that it has the little split here where it lands. Is I'm not trying to hide anything, right? It doesn't look like, oh, I'm wearing a super long tunic, so I'm trying to hide all this. And so I feel like it does cover because it's not going like from here to here. Or if I were to tuck in, right? If I were to tuck in to try to get a longer leg. Just have it here, just lays right on top, right? Not too far down so it doesn't stump up my leg. So that's sort of what I like about it. I don't know, tell me what you think. I'm not so sure about this, but to have a top land exactly like this, I'm so used to it always being here. Just because I don't, you know, this is a petite sizing, so I'm like, it's so refreshing. So refreshing to land here. Like right now, I'm just sort of wearing a black bra. And so I can sort of see the black bra underneath. So I will need to wear a nude, like t-shirt bra underneath, like a skin color, to make it nude. Oh, look at this. I'm sorry, I'm just seeing this up close for the first time here. So next top. Oh, Sojourn is the brand. It looks like a wrap top. Ooh, nice. All these things feel soft. So what I like is it doesn't feel like, you know, that polyester feeling? Like the tops they've been sending a lot in all the different boxes. Look, it has a tie detail. I love that it's diagonal stripes. Like once you get it, rather than just vertical or the dreaded horizontal for me, but it is horizontal on the back. Okay, which it's my back, I don't care. Because I can't see myself to be upset. Okay, so this is called the Emmy wrap top, and this would be nice for work. I'm thinking with that blazer. Can't wait to try that one. Anyway, this is the top up close so you can see. Oh. I know, why don't I just move the camera up? I'm lazy. Okay, so this is up close, how it looks from the back. Like I said, it doesn't upset me. This band here, not too big to do this. This one I'm not so sure about. Oh, okay, it looks much better than the picture. I don't know. I don't know if this color, like, it's like that pastel, like something that ages you, right? But look, like elastic, so I don't have to tuck it in and maybe it could still hang over. Oh, it's okay, so it's elasticized on the back side, but the front is not elasticized. Okay, good, so it won't hang down too much. 3/4 sleeve, it looks like. It has elastic, and it seems like the V is not too low. It's just the color that I'm not quite fond about, but maybe when I put it on with like the jeans they sent me, I'll be happy with it. So this one is called the Valley Long Sleeve Wrap Top. Now it seems like we're getting to the bottoms. So here are trousers for work, 26-inch inseam. I'm a 27-inch inseam. So I know it will definitely fit, and I don't mind if I'm probably closer to 26 than 27 of the inseam here. It just seems like a straight leg, right? What I like is that the front will lay flat for certain fabrics. You know how like if you have like a peplum and it lays on top of your belly, a peplum top and it lays flat on your belly, but it's a thin material, then you see all the buttons and the pocket outlines. The thing I don't like is it has a visible, you know, like this elastic waistband. Makes me feel like, okay, are you trying to put me in the old folks home with this clothing? But we'll see. Is this a fake pocket or not? Yeah, okay, so it has these pocket details and there's no pocket. So like if you're not gonna have pockets, then don't put a pocket detail, because say you have, like, I would like things that are smooth, that if you had a top that goes a little longer, you don't have the outline going through that smooth material that might be thinner. And this is the pen knit trouser, right? 26-inch, just ankle length. I don't mind the front at all. So the only thing I guess that, oh, here's the pockets. Was it lay flat? No, I would. Okay, so that's another thing. So you have the pockets here. I'm not sure about that. Okay, so, and that's probably because of my shape. It's like, makes it like stick out. Let's okay. I do like that it has pockets, so nobody would notice if I always kept my hands in the pocket. Okay. But but see, if my hands aren't in it, then it's sort of weird, because you can see, can you see, I don't know, can you see like how it does that? I think you could see more like this, see? Yeah, and then this is the pocket. This is the pocket. Okay, so, oh, I guess there is some distressing on this, or maybe it was damaged. Okay, see what I'm talking about? Like this. Is it supposed to be like this? 1822 denim, silk denim. It's a slim boot cut in a 12P 31 jean waist P. I like clean, solid, dark wash. Or is it a dark wash? Oh no, it has some fading, but very slight. I think it's just the light that I have on in here so y'all could see. Okay, see this? Like, it looks like it has creases, but it's just the fading of the denim. I hate that. Just because I have a belly, I feel like, why would you put that there? Here is Mary Jane's belly. So this is a 28-inch inseam. And like I said, I'm 27. So it's nice. It's a mid-rise slim boot cut jean. And again, this is a 31P. Can you see the length? It's a perfect length to me, where I can wear it with a little bit of a heel or flats. It's not touching. It's not touching the backs are not touching the floor at all, and it just skims. It skims the top of my foot. So I'm really happy about that. Ooh, look, it's lined. Okay, so this is a petite print. It's called Petite Principle. I wonder if that's their line. Large petite. I asked for a fitted blazer, being an apple body. I didn't want anything to just emphasize the appleness. And I sort of want to throw it on right now. So they selected a light gray blazer for me, instead of, say, something that's like cream or ivory, but maybe that goes better, like the gray goes better with like the blue jeans and stuff like that, as well as the, looks like black trouser with, does it have real pockets? I think you have to cut the pocket, or is it fake pockets? Oh my gosh, I hate fake pockets because I always think they're real. Okay, here's the true test. Well, there's no button, so it's an open blazer. There's no button. But if there were, it would fit. The large fits me. It just wouldn't be as flattering as you can see. Oh, okay. So this will create a line. Okay, so it looks like my denim jacket is a Liverpool brand. It's a large petite. Yay. Usually jackets are just, they fit, but then there's always some little thing off because it's not petite. This is what it looks like. Hopefully, because I'm apple shaped, it won't be poxy on me. I would love the kind of, the denim jackets that dart in, but this might work. We'll see. Liverpool classic jean jacket. So I guess it's a classic cut. Medium to dark wash. Medium dark wash. I don't know. Okay. So let's just throw this on. Oh, look. Look, I can wash my hands when I use a public restroom and not worry about wetting this. That's what always happens to me with my sweaters during winter time. It's like I don't want to undress when I'm just going to a public restroom. Okay, so This lands precisely, exactly. So it's not cropped, it's exactly where my hips are. Awesome. Another test is large. Is it too small where I can't, like if I were to get cold, I want to be able to button. Not that I'd look good, but I just want to do it so I'm not cold. And all the buttons button this bad boy. Maybe it will. It's okay. You see me. I always avoid that bottom button because that's where my belly is, and I'm so used to not being able to button it. It fits. Okay, so it's just that I'm sitting. Okay, so let's just see. Ooh, the true test. Does it gap? So it's not a t-shirt, but I'm just curious, right? Does this denim jacket gap around the bust if I were to need to close it, right? These are real pockets. They better be. Yeah, these are real pockets. I never put anything there. Nothing to add bulk. Oh, and you know, these jeans are super comfortable because I'm just squatting down on my knees and it's not cutting in. And I think it's because this one, the denim shorts that I got in the first box was a 10P. In terms of petite sizing, there's a 7 out of 7, but that wasn't the case in the last box. So the last box actually had, out of the 5 items, 2 items that were not petite sizing. One was a crop top, so it was a workaround, and the other was shorts, so I don't think shorts come in petite sizing. But regardless, this box, all 7 items were specifically petite. My second most important criteria, besides styling for somebody that's petite, is styling for my apple body shape, especially now that I am a size extra large. So the last box, one was a crew neck, which is not flattering for an apple body shape. And then with this top, you see that it's a scoop neck, which is fine for an apple body shape, except for its boxy style. An apple body shape cannot wear a boxy style. So there was something wrong with both tops from that first box. And I feel like the stylist really listened to the fact that I needed styling for an apple body shape. So all 3 tops, right, had a neckline that was good for an apple body shape. None of the tops were boxy. In terms of the 2 layering items, I specifically requested a fitted blazer because I knew that would fit my apple body shape, but the stylist did provide a boxy classic cut denim jacket instead of a denim jacket that is more darted. But like the boot cut jean, that they weren't able to get a high rise. It just wasn't available in a dark wash. So that's not the stylist's fault. That's more of the service fault. But mid rise is still fine for an apple body shape. So I feel like in terms of slim styling, that this box was better than the last box, even though it was still not quite perfect. Okay. So the third criteria, whether something is stylish, whether it is aging, it's very subjective. I feel that this box wasn't quite as strong as my first short story box. And it was really just the 2 things about my pet peeve about accordion style elastic bands that are wide on a trouser. Second is just, having something that is more of a pastel color choice instead of a more vibrant color. And that was that one top in sage. Otherwise, that top itself was nice. So those were my only 2 things. So it wasn't too bad. I don't know about this at work. I feel a little silly. Take me serious. Respect me and my ruffles. Okay, let's see. What I liked about my stylist note was that she addressed everything that I requested. Right? She said, like, I saw that you had some requests. I'm looking for it, but I couldn't find it, so I put this instead. So it's not, so I know that she's not just ignoring it. I think the 5th criteria is important to everyone. It's just that this is actually, whether something is budget friendly or not, is also actually very subjective as well. So one thing is that these clothing subscription boxes, they're not cheap. You can find much better deals by going into the stores, but that's not, for my use case, like I am willing to spend for the use of a clothing subscription box. But I do know that in terms of being more budget friendly, I think that Wantable, Stitch Fix, and Short Story are on the more affordable end versus some higher end clothing subscription boxes, styling services. So for this box, the total was $455. And then when you add in that you already spent the styling fee, it was actually $480. Now, this was on par with what my Wantable box was, which also sent me 7 items. And my first Wantable box was $476. So where this short story box averaged around $68.57 per item, my first Wantable box averaged $68 per item. So even though this short story box is my most expensive box so far, it is not so far from what I spent, or what I didn't spend this amount with Wantable, but from what Wantable's total cost was. So in that sense, I still think that it's not more expensive than Wantable. It is more expensive than Stitch Fix since it doesn't offer discounts, I think. I'm not sure. Okay, that's my 2 cents. That is my bundle. It's my very second box. I don't know if I like it worse than I think I was more excited with my first box, but I think it was my first because it was my first box and I had no clothes. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, which I hope you did, and you found it useful, especially since like compared to Stitch Fix, there's not as many short story boxings. And I like that there's actually a different range of people that when you do find a short story unboxing, different age, different sizes and body types, different shapes, like I'm an apple shape. So again, if you enjoyed this video, if you found it useful to see what type of items they sent me, and how it looked on my shape, maybe you got the same apple shape, right? So, give a thumbs up, maybe subscribe. It's up to you. Please. I'll also leave a link down in case you're interested and haven't signed up already for short story. It gets me $25, and I think just like how it waived the fee for me to try it for free. But if it doesn't, I'll put that in the description too, and you can be like, oh no. Okay, take care and see you next week.